What's up, sports bettors? Game 3 of Lakers Nuggets. I got 6 player props for you. So I'm going to be running through 6 player prop bets, including a play on Austin Reeves, AR-15. Can the Lakers bounce back? So home court advantage, obviously a pretty big deal. The Nuggets were minus 200-ish odds in games 1 and 2, and you can see the Lakers are roughly minus 200 at home now in game 3. So the Lakers, lines have been ripping towards the Lakers. If you pull up a little line movement chart just by clicking on an odd, you're going to see they've moved all the way down from minus 158 to minus 230 on FanDuel. So clearly action, an unbalanced amount of action has been coming in on the Lakers. Here's Caesars Sportsbook right here. Lines are just ripping towards Los Angeles. But anyways, let's get into my 6 player props. And we're going to be looking at this platform called ParlayPlay. So it's a new PrizePicks competitor. And I've explained this before, but sometimes there's a lot of value on PrizePicks. So I actually started building a little slip here on PrizePicks. So I may have a video on PrizePicks here in a bit. But again, in these videos, I'm just showing you where I'm finding value, where I'm finding an edge. So I've been on a bit of a losing streak on this new sportsbook called ParlayPlay. It works very similar to PrizePicks, but I'm still up $18.80 in profit. Not bad, right? And this is a platform that only has maximum bet sizes of $60. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into some of my picks. So my first play is from the Sportsbook screen on OddsJam. So you just go to Sportsbook and then Sportsbook screen. And basically the way I use this tool is I just look through a bunch of different markets, right? NHL player shot on goal, NBA rebounds plus assists, which is what I'm currently looking at, right? You can see right here, there's player props, everything like that, rebounds plus assists, and I look for value, right? What's crazy about sports betting is all of these books, they all set lines independently. So what you're gonna notice is ParlayPlay, they have Austin Reeves' line at 8. Right? You look at PrizePicks, they have Reeves' line at 8.5 rebounds plus assists. So all these books set lines independently. And as a sharp bettor, you know, you're kind of like a savvy investor. You're hunting through the market. You're looking for an edge. You're looking for value, mispriced lines. So if you take a look at, for example, Jamal Murray, all the books, PrizePicks, Underdog, all the fantasy sites, all the sports books have his line at 10.5 rebounds plus assists. There's no value. Right? There's no discrepancies, there's no edge. But you look at Austin Reeves, there's a very clear discrepancy, right? ParlayPlay has his line at 8. Every other data point has his line at 8.5. All the sports books have Austin Reeves' line at 8.5 rebounds plus assists, as well as the other fantasy sites like PrizePicks. So ParlayPlay, they're too low. Right? This is just rational, data-driven sports betting. You know, you have dozens of data points. All these sportsbook setting lines are data points. They're all data points on where the line should be set, what the odds should be. And you're going to see literally every single sportsbook is pricing this line independently. These books have invested hundreds of millions of dollars in their ability to set lines. They all have Austin Reeves' line at 8.5 rebounds plus assists. All the fantasy sites do, except ParlayPlay. They're too low, so we want to take the over. Right? ParlayPlay is too low. They're at 8. Everyone else is at 8.5. So we want to take the over. The value's on the over. You know, it's kind of like if you look up the price of, you know, Bitcoin and you go to Fidelity, you go to, you know, Coinbase, everyone says Bitcoin is worth $25,000. And then you see on ParlayPlay, they're letting you get Bitcoin for $22,000. Well, you'd want to buy it. Right? They're too low relative to every other data point, relative to every other place you can buy Bitcoin. This is the exact same bet, but all these books set lines independently. So as a sharp bettor, we're just hunting for inefficiencies for value in the market. So that's the first play that I went with. Then I wanted to kind of explain, and I've done this in other videos, but it's so important to understand. And this goes for PrizePicks. This goes for Underdog Fantasy, right? It's really important to understand how do these platforms work, right? So the way that these platforms work is they're fixed payout platforms. So what I mean by that is on PrizePicks, any 6 picks you select, doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, this is the payout you're getting, right? You go 6 for 6, 25x payout, 5 for 6, 2x, 4 for 6, you get a 0.4x payout. It doesn't matter if we switch LeBron to an NHL pick. It doesn't matter at all. This is the payout you're getting, right? So on ParlayPlay, it's the exact same thing. Any 6 picks you select, your payout is fixed. It doesn't matter if you take overs, under, soccer picks, golf picks, MLB picks, whatever. You're always getting the same payout for a 6-pick entry. And you're going to see ParlayPlay, they actually have slightly better payouts than PrizePicks. So I initially signed up for this sportsbook because they had an $100 deposit bonus. So you sign up for ParlayPlay, you deposit $100, they give you $100 for free on your first deposit to incentivize new sports bettors to sign up. So that's initially why I did it. And then I realized, like, wow, it's pretty easy to find value on this platform because they offer better payouts than PrizePicks. If you go 5 for 6, you get a 2.5x payout on ParlayPlay, whereas on PrizePicks, you're only getting a 2x payout. Right? And if you go 4 for 6, on PrizePicks, you get 0.4x payout, whereas on ParlayPlay, you get a 0.5x payout. So the payouts are just objectively better on this platform. So long story short, that makes it easier to make money, right? So even though they have relatively low max bet sizes, just $60, I've already been able to rack up about $1,900 in profit. And there will be some ebbs and flows, but again, just finding plays with an edge like Austin Reeves over 8 rebounds plus assists, which again was a play we found from the Sportsbook screen. So you just go to Sportsbook screen if you want to check out that tool. But anyway, so let's get into my next player prop. So my next player prop is going to be on D'Angelo Russell. Okay, and I'm taking him under 13.5 points. And the reason I like this bet is it has a win rate above 53.22%. Right? So if you go over to ParlayPlay, essentially what I did was I just, literally backed out based on ParlayPlay's payouts, what percentage of your picks, right? This is a platform where any 6-pick entry you create, you're getting the same payout. So all picks are the same, right? Any 6 picks you select, doesn't matter if you take all overs, all unders, all golf picks, all soccer picks, it doesn't matter. This is the payout that you're getting. So essentially, you can back out what percentage of my picks do I have to win to make money on this platform. And I'll include this spreadsheet in the description as well as my email so you can reach out if you have any questions, but you're going to see the answer is 53.22%. If you can win above 53.22% of your player props, then you're going to be profitable on ParlayPlay. And most people can't do it, right? Like if you have no advantage, you're only going to be able to get your over-unders correctly 50% of the time. You're going to win 50% of your picks. You're going to lose 50% of your picks. This guy, Taywow, he's always going over or under 1.5 shots. So if you have no advantage, picking over versus under is like flipping a coin. Heads versus tails, 50-50 heads and tails. So if you have no edge, no advantage, you're only going to be able to win these player props 50% of the time. But on ParlayPlay, you have to win your props. It's actually a little lower, but around 53.2% of the time to be profitable, right? So it's more like 53.1 something, but regardless, you can see right here, this is basically just taking ParlayPlay's payouts and backing out what percentage of your picks do you have to win to be profitable. So again, on ParlayPlay, it's only 53.22%. If you look at PrizePicks, because they have slightly worse payouts, you have to win a higher percentage of your picks to be profitable. So on PrizePicks, you need to find prop bets that are winning above 54.25% of the time, right? Which is why it's harder to make money on PrizePicks. They offer lower payouts, so you have to win a higher percentage of your picks to be profitable on PrizePicks, which should make sense. But anyways, what you're going to see is for D'Angelo Russell, his under 13.5 points is 53.92% to win. So you may be like, okay, where's this number coming from? And it's coming from sportsbook odds, right? So you're going to see every sportsbook, they all have his under as the heavily favored outcome, right? BetMGM has his under at -125, DraftKings -125, Pinnacle is known to be the sharpest bookmaker. They have his under at -126, and then FanDuel has his under all the way at -158. So FanDuel has Russell's under, as a pretty big favorite compared to the other sports books. So long story short, OddsJam looks at, data from 190 plus sports books. Every sports book has a weighting. Every sports book has a data point. Every single sports book has Russell's under 13.5 points as the favorite outcome. So we know the under is favored, but what OddsJam does is it uses sportsbook odds to just quantify the win probability for your bet. And this plays 53.92% to win. That's above, the 53.2% or whatever it is. So basically all these picks in green on the fantasy screen are going to be profitable. These player props winning, 51, 50, 1.17% of the time, they're not profitable. You need to find 6 player props winning above 53.12 or whatever the actual percentage is when you go through the math, around 0.12. So you can see here, all of these picks in green are profitable. So what I ended up going with on ParlayPlay is LeBron over 34.5 points plus rebounds, Reeves over 8 rebounds plus assists, Russell under 13.5 points, Jamal Murray under 25.5 points, Caldwell Pope over 13.5 PRAs, Porter over 21 points plus rebounds. And all of these plays were just found using OddsJam. I mean, we just went through 2 of them from the fantasy screen. I skipped over this Gordon play. But regardless, the other ones were found on the sportsbook screen. So just looking for discrepancies in where books are setting the lines. So hopefully this video was helpful. And hopefully the Lakers can get a win and keep the series interesting. So 6 player props, 25x payout if we win every pick. Let's make some money, guys.